We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to stay above 437, breaking out above 440s, and in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 70% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, continuing to try to hold support here. We're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into next week, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 50% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition here from the dip area to the rip area today on 42 vision. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator today at 441.25 area, and outflows crossing over here in the second half of the day. Now, inflows crossed over here in the aftermarket hours. They crossed below in the pre-market, but it found support, and also this bull indicator never got canceled. It continued strong here from the 438.90 area, broke through the highs here of 440 where things rejected yesterday and slowed down, and here it was having a fight here in the first half, broke through it and reached highs up here of 442, not that far away from where the bear indicator popped up at the 443 area, and we had talked about that resistance. But what's going to be crucial here going into next week is going to be these inflow versus outflows, right? Outflows are dominating again here on the 30-minute. The bear indicator popped up, and not just that, but if we zoom out here and look at this from the 1 hour, these outflows are crossing over now, guys. This is something to not ignore, and inflows fought their way back up here since yesterday, crossing over, and a full transition from the dip area to the rip area happened here inflows slowed down on the 1 hour and they're back below the midpoint, guys. This is going to be crucial and critical to watch, because to reflect any further strength to the upside, these inflows need to come back up. And if they continue to the downside and this bear indicator continues strong, it can retest key support levels to the downside within these charts. So I'm going to be watching these inflow versus outflows very carefully here going into next week, and not just the 1 hour, but also in the volatility of the 30-minute and the 15-minute, guys. Full transition here from the rip area to the dip area into the after hours and the closing, and the outflows crossed over. After crossing over to the upside, bull indicator here at the 439 area, inflow crossover, big rejection up here at the 442.60 area, outflows crossed over, and a bear indicator popped up at the 441.20 area, and inflows are trying to start to pick up, but it's all happening below the midpoint. So to reflect any further strength into these charts, these inflows need to pick up and cross that midpoint. That's something to not ignore here within the volatility, but this is something that's going on not just on the 15-minute, it's happening on the 30-minute below the midpoint, and also here on the 1 hour, just crossing it here in the after hours. So I would definitely not ignore this. And what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the support of the day here is down here at the 438 area, not that far below where the bull indicator popped up. And then below that, if these outflows continue on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, and also here on the 15-minute, pulling further away from the midpoint, and these bear indicators continue to hold true, well, the next support is 437. Then below that comes the 435 area, and then the 433.50 area is a key support level based off the history of the chart, which we've talked about in previous videos. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to start to pick up, switch from red to green, and continue strong here on the 15-minute as well, as it switched from red to green already, but head towards the midpoint to possibly reflect any strength into these charts, cancel out that bear indicator with a possible bull indicator, and reflect that strength and roll it over here into the 30-minute and cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator, and start those transitions back up from red bars back up to bright green, and get these inflows back above the midpoint and slow them down here of these outflows on the 1 hour. Even if it doesn't cross back up, at least level this off and try to bring it back up with the momentum as it starts bringing itself back up, and cancel out this bear indicator up here at the 440.60 area. So definitely something to not ignore in the volatility and in the bigger picture. Outflows are dominating, bear indicators on multiple time frames, and it's going to be crucial for the bulls to have any strength here within these charts to go ahead, cross these midpoints to the upside, and retest key resistance levels. And the first resistance would be the 441 area, then back up towards 443, and based off the history of the chart, the next level will be 445. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The inflow versus outflow is going to be crucial. I'm going to be watching that very closely, and the bull and bear indicators as well are going to be critical and to not be ignored. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.